Hello， 大家好，歡迎收睇18實說，我係大地升學 Regan。咁今日咧就同大家嚟到 Massey University 嘅 Wellington Campus。咁其實由 Auckland 飛去 Wellington 咧都大概1個鐘到嘅啫。咁 Massey University 嘅 Wellington Campus 咧就係佢哋3個 campus 之中咧最細嘅 campus 嚟嘅。最大嘅 campus 咧就係 Palmerston North， 因為嗰個係佢哋嘅 main campus。第二咧就係 Auckland Campus， 跟住就到呢一度 Wellington Campus。咁雖然呢度係佢最細嘅 campus 咧，但其實佢所有嘅 building 咧同埋設施咧係非常之靚嘅。點解咧？因為其實呢一度咧主要就係讀 Creative Arts， 咁所以一陣間大家睇到啦，其實呢一度嘅設計啊同埋環境咧都係有一種非常之藝術嘅感覺嘅。咁除咗 Creative Arts 之外咧，其實呢度咧都有 nursing 讀嘅，所以一陣間都會帶大家睇下呢一度嘅 nursing 設施係點樣。其實呢個 campus 咧就唔係離開市區好遠嘅啫，大概7分鐘車程咧就到㗎啦。其實呢度咧都已經見到市區㗎啦，行過去大概20分鐘到就會到㗎啦，所以就唔係太遠。Wellington Campus 咧同其餘嗰2個 campus 一樣，都係有 on campus 嘅宿舍。其實距離大概係2分鐘度咧就會行到過去㗎啦。
呢度就係俾啲學生去見啲老師㗎啦。如果有任何問題，咁見到啦，呢度就好多房仔，亦都係非常之靚嘅，好舒服嘅環境。等啲學生可以同啲 professor 傾下偈，問下關於任何 academic 嘅問題。仲有個 pantry 添。面嘅歌手啊，或者唱片公司咧，都會借用呢一度啲設施咧去做佢哋嘅錄影同埋製作嘅，因為佢哋有非常之豐富嘅設施，所以咧好多時如果有出面行內嘅公司揾佢哋咧，啲 professor 同老師咧，連同埋啲學生都會一齊去幫手去攞啲 intern experience 嘅。
So I think because Wellington is based around the harbour, it just has that sort of livelier feel to it. It's a really great destination, and it's a great place for students wanting to study in creative industries because, you know, so our music students, for example, perform in gigs which are like sort of 5 minutes walk from here. So we're so close to all of the major cultural destinations. You know, employment opportunities and sort of events that our students work in. You know, so I mean, most of Wellington's within walking distance of where we are right now. Weta Studios is maybe 10 minutes drive, sort of that way-ish. You know, yeah. So they're out towards the airport, but they're super close as well. So all of the major employment destinations for our students, and you know, and all of the sort of internship possibilities, all of those kinds of workplace relationships are really, really close. You know, which makes it much easier to coordinate around studies as well. Yeah.
So is internship integrated into the course, like the part of
Not formally. So the Bachelor of Screen Arts with Honours has been designed in really close collaboration with all of our industry partners. And as a result of that, what that means is in the first instance, for the 3rd year and 4th year students in their major projects, those projects are responding to industry briefs. whether that's making short films and short animations for industry partners or developing marketing and promotional collateral for other kinds of employees and opportunities as well. So the projects that the students make are aligned with industry outputs, and as the students progress through their degree, increasingly their project outputs are heading out to industry, out to marketing and out to competitions and exhibitions as well. And inside that, we have a sort of more informal relationship where the studios will contact us as work arrives that they need people to participate in. So we've tried to ensure, that the learning is flexible enough to allow for internships as they arrive, because the nature of the creative industries is sort of gig-based and flexible-based. So the students are able to move into and out of their studies should these opportunities arrive. But if we have a semester where there aren't as many opportunities, the teaching takes place on site and continues uninterrupted as well. So it's the key to the Bachelor Screen Arts with Honours, I think, is its flexibility, so that we can accept industry opportunities when they arrive, but also can ensure continuity of education regardless of what it might be happening out in industry. The student, across all of the 7 majors in the Bachelor of Screen Arts with Honours, it's probably 80% practice-based. And all of the critical and theoretical material that the students study is either oriented towards helping them understand their own practice better. So the degree is not just about learning how to do something, but also learning to think about why you're doing something and how that fits with the histories, cultural contexts and traditions of your discipline. So the theory courses are focused on that, but also helping the students to think about audiences, for example, to think about target markets, to think about developing material specifically for particular kinds of opportunities. So we don't just do theory for theory's sake. Even those academic courses are focused back on developing, critically self-aware and ethically conscious practitioners. And teachers. All of our teachers. The great thing is that our teachers don't just come from industry. Our teachers are also simultaneously engaging with industry. So they're teaching and making films, and developing interfaces and programming and coding and making immersive environments and games. So there's that constant relationship between current industry practice and teaching that is informed by what's happening out there. That's really important. No one wants to come somewhere and learn how to make television like they did in the 90s. Why would you do that? So by making room for our teachers to continue with their own creative projects, it's a great way to ensure that they're happy to be here, but they're bringing all of their expertise. And this is the thing that I'm particularly proud of. There are a number of support services available across Massey, but one of the things that we've added to the new qualification are a series of courses called Professional Cultures. And they occur in all 4 years. They're a 15-credit course that runs for the entire year. So think about maybe a lecture every 2 weeks rather than a lecture every week. But those are the courses that allow students to transition into tertiary education, to train them in the skills associated with developing professional practice. So how to collaborate, how to get on with people, how to develop projects, all the way through to applying for funding, how to negotiate tax, those kinds of things. And then in the 4th year, how to transition out and make industry contacts, network, develop a kind of professional presence. So those courses sit alongside the training courses, and those are also the places where we have one-on-one conversations with our students regularly through the year. And those conversations are both how are you doing as a student, but also how are your studies progressing and are they going in the right direction for you? You say, for example, a student starts in 1st year wanting to do film. Maybe by the end of 1st year they want to move to animation. Well, the degree can accommodate that, and those conversations pick up those changes in student desire, and we can redesign a student's pathway as they move through the degree to match the ways in which as they pick up new skills, they may discover something that they love that they haven't tried yet. So that keeping this focus on flexibility and ensuring that there's full pastoral and academic support around each of the students as we work to really tailor a kind of education that suits each person individually rather than a sort of standardised student experience. That's a great point. So it is like guidance and counselling, but it's a guidance and counselling that's focused both on well-being, but also on professional development. So it carries those 2 things. The other thing that we've done for the qualification is shift from grading to largely pass-fail. And what we've discovered is that the students are worried about their grades. They don't experiment, they don't take risks, they become very conservative in their practice because they're worried about getting a good grade. So we take away the worry about grades. People can try stuff out. They're not as afraid to make mistakes and thereby learn from those mistakes. And what we've seen is that emerges as a result of consultation with industry. That people at Weta don't want to see your transcript, they want to see your portfolio. So let's stop worrying about grades and let's focus on making really interesting and innovative work. And the professional cultures courses are also a place where those kinds of conversations can occur about helping align the student experience with professional outcomes and with the development of a portfolio, and with a sense of each student as an emerging creative professional.
咁頭先睇完 nursing 啦，咁因為上緊堂就唔係好方便講嘢。咁其實咧 nursing 咧就3個 campus 都有嘅。咁喺呢個 campus 入面咧，其實佢全層咧就係俾 nursing 嗰度咧去做 practical 嘅。咁即係佢好多 simulation room， 咁即係其實係模擬病房嗰啲嘢。咁咧有好多唔同嘅公仔咧，係等佢哋做 assignment 嘅時候、assessment 嘅時候用嘅，即係一定要幫我哋打針啊、check 病人啊、寫報告嗰啲嘢咧，全部咧都喺呢一個 facility 嗰度咧都可以體驗到嘅。呢度咁靚嘅 building 咧，就係屬於 Massey University 嘅。咁主要咧就係讀 fashion 同 design 啦。入面嘅空間係非常之大嘅，咁有好多唔同嘅機器咧，等佢哋去做設計啦，同埋去車衫嘅。
再行過啲咧，呢度就係佢哋嘅 workshop 啦，即係有啲 3D printing 啊，有啲木工啊，同埋鐵類嘅嘢咧，就喺呢個 building 入面嘅，就喺 fashion 隔離，就呢個 3D design， 咁睇到啦，好多唔同嘅機器。咁而家咧，我就喺 Wellington Campus 入面嘅一張凳度坐啦。咁其實呢度好特別嘅，咁就 show 到其實呢度係真係一個 Creative Arts 嘅一個 campus 嚟嘅。咁其實呢個 campus 咧，同其嗰兩個 campus 一樣，都係有宿舍嘅。咁所以咧，其實如果唔想住喺 City 或者覺得揾地方住好麻煩咧，其實係可以揀嘅。咁當然要早啲報啦，因為其實位咧係有限嘅啫。咁其實我建議啦，最好其實第一年嚟到讀書啦，最好就係住 on campus 嗰啲宿舍嘅。咁點解呢？就係因為其實你初嚟到啦，有好多嘢都唔識，又唔係識任何朋友嘅情況底下呢，可能好多嘢都唔方便，亦都要成日都要揾人幫。咁所以其實住喺學校入面嘅好處就係佢有一個好好嘅 support team 去幫佢自己啲學生嘅。咁起碼第一年係咁樣先。咁當你識咗多啲朋友啦，可能想搬出去嘅時候咧，可能有其他平啲嘅選擇啊，或者你想去啲唔同嘅環境嗰度住咧，你識咗啲朋友之後，先至再去揾咧，係比較易啲嘅。咁因為第一年其實咩都唔識嘅情況，或者冇識人嘅情況底下咧，搬出去住咧係一定有相當嘅困難嘅。所以可能係會貴少少，但係其實好多設備啊，同埋係方便好多，所以其實係一個幾好嘅選擇嚟嘅。咁今日啦，同大家參觀完 Massey University 嘅 Wellington Campus， 咁亦都睇咗佢哋嘅 Creative Arts 同埋佢哋嘅 nursing 嘅設施。咁其實可能讀 Creative Arts 有啲人都會擔心究竟就業方面點樣啦。咁其實咧，我哋就同佢哋嘅 professor 傾咗偈啦。咁其實佢哋都好注重每個學生嘅 soft skill development 嘅。咁意思係咩咧？即係其實除咗學業上嘅成績，佢哋 pass 唔 pass 咧，佢哋都好關注究竟學生畢業之後有冇能力去同人溝通啦，或者同啲行內嘅人 networking 啦，佢哋呢啲咧都會幫學生嘅。咁所以其實佢哋讀緊書嘅期間啦，好多時咧佢哋會教佢哋點樣同人溝通，點樣 handle project， 點樣將 creative arts 嘅 product 去變成一種生意去揾錢。所以其實咧學生一畢業之後咧就會有少少商業嘅概念，同埋知道點樣喺呢個行業入面咧去同人 network 溝通同埋做嘢嘅。好多謝大家收睇今集嘅實拍實說。咁如果大家對 Massey University 或者任何升學嘅問題嘅話咧，記得過嚟揾我哋大地海外升學。中意呢條片嘅話，記得 comment、like and subscribe 我哋嘅 YouTube channel。我哋下集再見，拜拜。
有海外升學問題，即刻 WhatsApp 大地啦！